Hi everybody, this is an update to my mini layout. There's been a development. My wife was never happy with me having this in one of the bedrooms, quite obvious, but I became a bit disillusioned because of the space around it. And I mentioned in a previous video I'll be having a 7 foot by 5 foot fence shed installed. It has to be 7 by 5 for specific reasons where it's got to go. We're limited on space because we've got a large aviary and a couple of other sheds. So the area I wanted the 7 by 5 in, it is limited to that size. And I was going to put this in there, and then I realised when I found out the internal measurements of a 7 by 5 shed meant that I would be restricted on moving it to get from one side of the baseboard to the other. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to use the 7 by 5 shed, but I'm going to build a layout around the shed. When I say around, I don't mean on the outside, on the inside, and I'll stand in the middle. So I'll end up with a layout that's 7 foot long by 5 foot wide, which will be bigger than this baseboard. But it does mean I won't be able to build a large scrapyard diorama I wanted to build. I'll probably have to build a smaller one or half of one. I don't know until I actually start building the layout board what it is I can actually do with it. Again, this is only to practice static grass, ballasting, that sort of thing. But what it does mean is I can build a second layer. It won't have an incline or decline. I'll just have to place the locos on and off the upper layer. But I do quite like the idea of developing an upper layer with embankments, that sort of thing. So I'm pleased in one way that I've changed this. Now, because in a couple of weeks my wife and I are going to Italy, the shed will not be able to be built. Someone's bringing it and building it, and probably the second week in August. So I'll start some more videos on the mini layout, probably third week in August, with an update of where the baseboard's going to go. I'm going to try and utilise some of this board. I'm not too sure how much I can use because I've glued and screwed it. So trying to get the 2B1 off might damage the plywood, but we'll see. I need to use it. I'll use some of my old layout that was in the attic. I'll use some of that board to build the layout in the shed. But what I'm going to try and do before my wife and I go to Italy is to do a couple of videos on SMD light LEDs installation in emergency vehicles and utility vehicles, that sort of thing. And I might do a video on those. I will do a video, however, on converting the lights in my Virgin Voyager, from incandescent bulbs to LEDs. I've been asked to do a video on that, so I'll do that, and I'll try and do that before I go to Italy. But if there are no more videos from me, it doesn't mean I've given up. It just means I've run out of time, and then I've gone to Italy, and then I've got to wait for the shed to come to design the next layout board. So that's it for now. Hope to see you or speak to you or put videos up between now and when the next 2 weeks. If not, it'll be August. Bye for now.